And welcome this edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Great pitching, that's what we're expecting today. Andy Pennant is ready to go. He's looking for the win as a starter. New York, crisp air, fastballs, fly balls, and of course, Yankee Stadium. And as he gets into this Philadelphia lineup, Steve, strategy-wise?
Quality left-hander on the mound right here, Gary, going against a very good lineup. So he's got his work cut out for him. He does have the stuff to be able to get them out, but he's going to have to move the ball around in the zone to try to get them to chase.
Here's a look at the lineup for Charlie Manuel, brought to you by State Farm. Taking a look at that, Steve, who do you pick out?
Shane Victorino's an energizer offensively, a catalyst to any offense. He gets on base any way he can. He has a lot of infield hits because of that speed, and when he's on base, he wreaks havoc on opposing pitchers.
And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game.
Shortstop, for 11, Jimmy Rollins.
The pitch from Pennant. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike one.
Gary, look back to the 2008 season. Obviously, the Phillies winning the World Series championship. The bullpen was so critical to their success last year.
And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here. Steve, what we were talking about with the bullpen for Philadelphia, when you can shorten that game down, which is what they could do, you win.
Well, no question about that. And second in National League for saves. Brad Lidge did not blow a save the entire season.
Strike three swung on by Rollins and no luck.
That's the best way to do it. 3 pitches, efficiency. Save your arm.
Can't be any more efficient than that. 3 and gone. And Victorino's batting.
Well, Gary, he can really fly, and that puts so much pressure because it does make you think that he can bunt even with 2 outs. If he comes up with 2 outs, he's the kind of guy that can bunt for a base hit and still steal a base. So he is some kind of offensive threat.
Hairston Jr. over to Teixeira. 2 away.
Now batting for the Philadelphia Phillies, second baseman, number 26.
And the Yankees in the field. Here's a look at their defense. Any scouting picks, Steve?
Alex Rodriguez, we know what he can do with the bat, but he can flash the leather as well in the infield. He's very good hands.
And it's Chase Utley at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. And he watches the low pitch from Pennant. He delivers, and a swing and a batted ball. It's going to be Cabrera, and that's out number 3. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. And we move on to the home half of the first. Our starting pitcher for Philadelphia. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
But Gary, he's going to have to be on top of his game today. He's going to have his outstanding stuff and be able to locate it to shut down this offense.
And the first pitch. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. Keeps it down that time. 0-2.
Well, the history and tradition of the Yankees still led its way in 2008 as they were very good in the old Yankee Stadium, but we're in a new ballpark this year.
Martinez outside. That'll be a ball. Interesting last season for the Yankees, and a bit surprising, I think, Steve, what really let them down their pitching.
Well, it really did. I mean, they had some injuries. Obviously, Chin-Ming Wan's injury hurt them. But I think that it was the back end of the rotation. The young guys didn't get the job done.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that 4-seam fastball up in the zone.
Got him. One away.
Well, he decides to swing at this one, but just couldn't catch up to it.
You got to lean a little bit towards the outside part of the plate. He didn't do that.
Now, didn't quite reach for it and get a piece of it.
And it's Johnny Damon at the plate.
All right, Jerry, you can do it.
Base is empty with one away. He deals to left center, and it falls in there for a base hit. Looked at a second like he might go, but I guess he's happy with first.
A one-out base hit. Now they're going to see if they maybe put him in motion here to try to get him in scoring position.
A chance to check out the Phillies here. Here's how they look defensively.
Well, they cover ground in the outfield. They cover ground in the infield, make every routine play, and really back up their pitching staff. A good quality defensive team.
And Alex Rodriguez to bat. Last season near the top in home runs in the league. Throws over to first, and he dives back safely. Runner at first with one down. He chases that one high, starts out with a strike.
A big hitter in this big lineup, and a guy that counted on all year last year and who really delivered, gave them what they needed, Gary, and obviously looking for him to do it again.
And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
He deals. 1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2. One-two pitch coming. And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. But Damon trying to steal. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Now, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Lineup time. Let's take a look at what Joe Girardi has posted. Brought to you by State Farm. Thoughts, Steve? How about someone who stands out in that lineup?
One of the best at the inside-out swing. He could take that inside pitch and drive it to right field. Derek Jeter, great balance at the plate.
And it's Mark Teixeira at the plate. Runners on first and second with one out. And there's the inside pitch from Martinez. Ready with a 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he delivers. Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. That's a foul ball. A big swing and a miss for Mark Teixeira. Strike 3 and he's out.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied. Gary opted to go with the sinker ball right there, thinking ground ball. Instead, he gets a strikeout. You've got to put that ball in play at the plate, don't you?
And it's Jeter batting. Batting 300. 2 men on and 2 men out. And Martinez gets it by, called strike to take the count 0-1. And Jeter watches that one go by. The count is even.
A good bite on the pitch right there. Right where he wanted. He just couldn't get the hitter to chase.
Comes set, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. And Jeter watches that one go by. The count is even.
He likes to swing 2-2. He's very aggressive, trying to fight off that strikeout. Let's see if he can get him chase a pitch out of the zone here.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. Ryan Howard at the plate. Home run king last year, #1 in the league.
Ryan Howard.
And that's high for a ball. Pennant misses.
Some kind of player, no doubt about it. They're glad to have him in the lineup because he can get it done, and he got it done all season long last year, Gary.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Swung on, line to right field. And Swisher takes care of that one.
With the Philadelphia Phillies, left fielder, number 29, Raul Ibanez.
And it's Raul Ibanez in the box now. Batting .292. 1 out, nobody on. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. It's off the wall on a hop. There's the throw. Ibanez is heading for third. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
We got a good pitch to hit right there, and he took advantage of it. Not trying to do too much. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out.
And Worth's batting. 1 on, 1 out. Strike one. Pennant gets him swinging.
Well, you love to have the veteran guy. You don't need to spend a lot of time with him, and you know what to expect. Predictability from a veteran pitcher like this can go a long way.
Tried to go up the ladder, but he can't catch up. 0-2. And what you get with a veteran pitcher like this, we talk about guys going about their business. Young players get a chance to watch and learn.
Well, that's exactly it. Plus, you know, just knowing what you're going to get keeps everybody in the game.
It goes foul. On the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
Francisco at the plate. 2 outs and a runner on second. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And that's through a base hit. Ibanez going to try and score here. And the run gets in. Philadelphia, what a thrust offensively, making it happen.
Well, he gets a pitch he can handle right there, Gary. Does a good job, puts a nice swing on it. Picks up the RBI. Let's see if they can get something else going now.
And Phillies settles in. Well, they've done themselves quite a job here. This is a nice push at this point of the ball game to get out in front. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That should be a base hit. What a great opportunity here for the Phillies.
Number 51, Carlos Ruiz.
And Ruiz settles in. Two down. Runners at first and second. Swung on, line softly to short. That one's grabbed. Side retired. A strike here in the second, getting a run across. Philadelphia leads it 1-0. And it's Jorge Posada in the box now.
Gary, it's about consistency and professionalism, and he has been so good at that his entire career, and you're still getting it done at a high level.
And he watches that low pitch from Martinez.
Now, Gary, another thing with a player like this is the leadership from the experience that comes with it. It really rubs off on a lot of the young players within the organization.
There's a swing and a liner. And that gets down. Posada's got a base hit. That will bring Nick Swisher up.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. And now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind them.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And that's high for a ball. Martinez missed.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
At the belt, the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Swisher. Count knotted up. He deals. Swung on and ripped towards second. On to Howard. That's 1 down. The slide, and he is in there. Safe.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now in the scoring position.
Cano at the plate. One out, a runner on at second base. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And it's off the right field wall. Cano's headed to third. Yes, a great situation for some offense.
Clearly swinging for the fences in that situation. Got a pitch he could drive, but just didn't get under it enough to get it out of the park, so he stands on second base. Let's see what they can do behind him. Well, here it is. He cannot afford the nerves. He's going to have to get his emotions under control.
And he's got runners on second and third with just one away. What's going through his mind now?
Okay, right now I think he's only focused on this hitter. He can't give up a run or ends up tying the game, so he wants to keep the ball in the infield and at worst cut down the run at the plate.
Runners on second and third, one down. It's strike one, can't make contact on the fastball. Here's the 0-1 from Martinez. It's fouled away. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And so he comes home. That ties the ball game. Hairston Jr. at the plate. Well, this offense showing they are definitely able to get back into a ball game.
Gary, that was a big at-bat right there. Coming up and bringing them back even here early on. Nice job.
That's all it took, and that brings us to that proverbial brand-new ball game. Utley fields it. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Tie ball game in New York. And it's Jimmy Rollins. You look at the league's best base stealers, he's right there. And here's the first one. That's swung on and a liner here. And that's going to be a base hit for Rollins.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can impact the game. And it's only the pitchers and catchers really need to keep an eye on the bases.
And it's Shane Victorino now. 0 for 1 thus far. The runner on first, no outs. First pitch to Victorino. That swung on and hit. Cabrera's going to play it. And it drops, the base hit. Not sure if third was really an option there, and neither was he. He's going to stay at second base. That'll bring Chase Utley to bat.
Well, that pitch above the strike zone, Gary, but he was able still to get a good part of the bat on the ball and get a base hit from it.
He flew out his last time up. Runners at first and second, nobody out. The pitch from Pennant. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Pitch on the way. Chase Utley not fooled by that pitch. Count is even. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2. That one ends up in the dirt on a swinging strike 3. Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
He takes a hard cut on that pitch down in the zone, but doesn't make contact. It's not what they needed in that situation. Be aggressive, but make contact.
And that's a pretty big cut for a 2-strike count.
Have to have more discipline in that situation.
And it's Ryan Howard now. He's a 6-year ball player. One out with runners at first and second. And now Howard gets set. There's a smash towards the hole. And he grabs this one. And here's Rollins heading home. There's a replay of that single. Close play at first base, but he gets there in time.
Well, you can see on the replay, he didn't beat it by much, but just enough.
You don't usually get infield hits to second base. And it's Raul Ibanez in the box now. He doubled at his last appearance. Runners at first and third with 2 away. The pitch from Pennant. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
The pitch. Smacked that one, but fouled it off to the left. Hit hard on the ground to short. The dive, he's got it. From his knees, he got him. What a play. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Home half of the third inning coming up. And it's Johnny Damon. He singled his last trip.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Martinez outside. That'll be the ball.
Trying to power that 4-seam fastball up and away, but out of the strike zone, you got to bring that thing back in.
The 1-0 pitch. Over near third.
When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
And Alex Rodriguez to bat. Led the division last year in long ball. Nobody on base, 1 away. He deals. Fastball runs inside, 1-0.
Well, he's a big bat in this lineup and a guy that they count on to help drive in runs.
On the way. Line drive. On to Howard. Now it's 2 away.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over, makes it look easy, solid fundamentals out at first base.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs, bases empty. Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. And he fouls off another one. And he watches that low pitch from Martinez. The 1-2 on its way. Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. Third inning baseball complete. On to the fourth inning. There's a shot of Charlie Manuel. And no doubt happy with the last inning on the mound. Now that focus is going to be in some good ABs. And Worth's batting. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. And the first pitch. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed, 0-1.
Got to slow down up there, big guy. You've got to let that curveball come to you. He was way out in front.
Line to left, but that's going to go foul. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
Francisco at the plate. Singled home a run in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch from Pennant. There's a swing and a smash. This one to Cabrera. No problem for him as he gets that out.
Now coming to bat for the Philadelphia Phillies, third baseman, Pedro Phillies.
And Phillies settles in. He's 1 for 1 so far. Base is empty and 2 down. Now the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
You know, when a pitcher has a solid four-seam fastball like him, it allows him to bust a hitter inside and not worry about the ball tailing back over the plate.
And 0-1 by Pennant. He makes contact, line drive. That's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. Tie ball game in New York. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Jeter batting. Team leader in hits last year. First pitch on the way. And he watches that low pitch from Martinez.
As you look at him, I mean, he's clearly a big part of this offense, and they need him to produce if they're going to win.
Ooh, no bend on that bender, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Two-one pitch. Shallow left center. And that gets down, putting Jeter on with a base hit. So that brings Jorge Posada to the plate.
Number 20, Jorge Posada.
Had a base hit his last time up. Runner on first base, nobody out. Quick check at first. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Runner on first. Ruiz setting up. Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
Right fielder, number 33, Nick Swisher.
And Swisher settles in.
But Gary, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
First pitch to him. Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt. Now Martinez with a 1-0 delivery. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0.
A good bite on the pitch right there, right where he wanted it. He just couldn't get the hitter to chase.
He delivers. Tries to tomahawk that one, but it's 2-1.
Boy, that's a huge swing right there. Swinging for the fences, just couldn't make contact, though.
Comes set. Swing and a miss by Swisher. Count knotted up. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 swung on and missed. Nick Swisher, no luck.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score tied. It's always nice to have that slider in the arsenal when you need the strikeout. He gets the big K right there. That's huge when there's runners on base.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Strike 1. Martinez gets him with a cut there.
Good late movement on that breaking ball. Had him out in front of it, and he swung right over the top of it. Not very close at all.
And that is definitely not a good sign. He is really limping on that leg right now, and I got to imagine he's going to have to go to the locker room. And doing the pitching, it'll be Clay Condrey. He'll be taking over due to the injury. The pitch. Swing, and oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. And there's one. Back to first. Not in time. 1 and 2, won't get it.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now it's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
And Cabrera settles in.
Gary, I mean, we look at that. That's going to be a tough loss for this team. I mean, a key player like that going down to an injury, such a critical component to this team's offense and defense.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, Steve, as a manager, even though you're thinking about the rest of this ball game, you know, as a manager, you're also thinking about, now what am I going to do with this lineup in light of the loss?
Well, let's hope it's not too serious. We'll keep you updated on the severity of the injury as it gets forwarded to us.
On the ground to second. Utley on that ground ball. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. 4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium. And Ruiz settles in. He'll get things started. 5th inning. Here's the first pitch. A swing line to left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. It rolls all the way to the wall. He's in there at second base, still no one away.
Well, that's how you want to start the inning, a leadoff double. Now the key is, can they get him over and get him in?
And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. One of the best base stealers in the National League last year. Base runner at second with nobody out. First pitch on the way to Rollins. That one swung on, it's lined. And that's going to be a base hit for Rollins.
Okay, one of the things I really like to watch about him is his speed, that ability to impact the game on the bases. You love to see him get on and then wonder if he's going to go.
And Shane Victorino in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. No outs, and the corners are covered. First pitch to Victorino. Strike one. Pennant gets him swinging.
A good pitch right there. He was thinking fastball, and he got the breaking ball too far out in front.
Swung on and, oh my, how did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. And Ruiz is home. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
Well, we got 1 run home and still nobody out. This could turn into a big inning.
And it's Chase Utley now. Boy, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball. Ball game to do it.
I'll tell you what, Gary, we're seeing a solid, consistent, professional approach from these hitters, and it's paying off because they now have the lead.
And cut it outside, misses with it, it's a ball. Consistency matters, don't give up at bats, and he didn't.
That's right, consistency is the difference between the good teams and the bad teams. Let's see if the consistency continues.
This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. There's the throw, and Rollins comes in. Tagged it home, and he is out of there. Philadelphia, what a thrust offensively, making it happen.
Well, at the end of the year, we're going to be talking about the numbers this guy puts up, and it's because in these sorts of situations, he finds a way to get the job done.
And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it. And on second, one away. And here's the first one. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. This is a one-hopper off the wall. And the throw. And Utley comes in to score.
Stepping up to the plate.
Well, he can't hit the ball much better than that. He just didn't get under it enough for the home run. It clangs off the wall, though, in right center field and ends up with an extra base knock.
And it's Raul Ibanez in the box now. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Now they're putting some distance between themselves and their opponent. With at-bats like that, keep tacking on the runs and pull it away.
He's looking a little confused out there right now. He just swung at a pitch that was in the dirt. What they're looking for right here is to keep this offense rolling now, get this going.
Well, that's right. I mean, they've got it rolling now, Gary, and you want to continue to lump these quality at-bats together. Keep tacking on runs. Create that margin. Protect your pitchers.
And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. The throw. Ibanez is heading for third. And Howard comes in to score. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And Worth's batting. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it. One out with a runner at third. Now Posada sets the target. This one's grounded to second. Over to Teixeira. Out number 2. And they score him.
Well, they get the out at first on this play, but the run does come in to score.
Polk coming in to hurl. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Francisco at the plate. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they've got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They strike for an enormous inning. The Phillies gaining the upper hand here. For those of you just coming on board along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. Hairston Jr. at the plate. He's a veteran, 12 years under his belt. First pitch to him. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one gets through for a base hit. He's going to head for third. There's the throw. No luck getting him at third. He's in there easily. And there it is, an inside the park home run. Wow. Boy, he showed us something there in the hustle department. Well, he makes it all the way home. You see this so seldom. It is an inside the park home.
Well, I thought all along it's going to be a triple, but no, he didn't let up. He turned on the Jets around third base, and he makes it in safely. And Gary, Philadelphia cannot allow mistakes like that. It just gives the opposition too much window of opportunity.
Base is empty and no outs. He delivers down the left field line. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Stepping up to the plate for the New York Yankees. Third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
And Alex Rodriguez to bat. He was the team leader in homers and runs scored last year. No one out and a runner on first. And we'll get to see Scott Iyer pitching. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
Runner on first. Here's Rodriguez's first look. Swung on and hit. Ibanez to field. That's one away.
Stepping up to the plate for the New York Yankees. First base, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
And it's Mark Teixeira now.
Fans love power. Managers love power. Heck, we love power, Gary, and we've got a big power hitter coming up right here.
One down, runner at first. Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
You know, I think the reason people like power, as I talk about so much, Gary, is that, you know, people like to see the home run ball and that ability to drive it deep out of the ballpark. Well, he's certainly a threat like that.
Kicks and throws. Scott Iyer. Here's a chance to work 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
A smash between short and third. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. And the throw is too late. Everybody's safe. And that brings up Derek Jeter.
Designated hitter, number 2, Derek Jeter.
He had a single in his last time up. 1 out with runners at first and second. Spins, checks him at second. Gets back in time. Runners on first and second with 1 out. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's 2 gone.
Stepping up to the plate for the New York Yankees. Catcher, number 20, Jorge Posada.
And Jorge Posada up. 2 for 2 in the game. 2 men on and 2 men out. Here's the pitch to Posada. Line towards second. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. The Yankees, they are trying to will their way back into this game. And Phillies settles in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Third base for 7, Pedro Phillies.
First pitch. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Koch. 1 away.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
Ruiz.
And Ruiz settles in. He doubled at his last appearance. One out, bases. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. Pulls that one off, and it's high, ball 1.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. Ruiz on board. And that's going to bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
Shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
2 for 3 thus far. 1 out, runner on at first. First pitch on the way to Rollins. Swing, soft liner towards left center. And it gets down. A 3 for 4 game. Good hitting job. This a great situation for some offense. And already in this ball game, as you see, he's got a 3 for 4 day going.
And a shot at a 4-hit game right now. He's locked in, hitting the ball very well.
And it's Shane Victorino at the plate for his team, number 2 in stolen bases a season ago. 1 out with runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's the guy on this team that they go to. If they need the stolen base, he's the man.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Smashes that one towards the shortstop, and Victorino's got himself a single. He throws, and Ruiz is home. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
A good way to keep that batting average going in the right direction. His third hit of the game, and it comes here with only one out in the inning.
Utley at the plate, and they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they've got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Gary, you're right. I mean, listen, as a result of executing their game plan, they've done what they needed to and taken advantage of all the opportunities. Let's see if they can keep doing it.
That swung on, hit well, deep center. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch. And Rollins comes in.
Now batting.
Well, this ball got out there so quickly, center fielder had absolutely no chance to get it. Nice swing.
And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now they're in charge of this ball game. Runners at second and third, only one away. And the first pitch, got him to chase that one away. Strike one. Here's a swing, a long high drive deep into center field. Gone. That's good for three. With that three-run homer, they just extended their lead. Trying to prevent the RBI production here. It's not a bad idea to go down and away.
That's a pretty good pitch, but, you know, sometimes the hitter wins, and in this situation, a three-run shot.
Now batting.
The Phillies are unbeatable. Swinging the bats like this, they've got no chance of catching them this one.
Base is empty with one away. First pitch on the way to Ibanez. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect, 0-1. And a big offensive day, Steve. Like you said, they've just got the bats rolling today.
Tough. Going to be very tough for them to come back right now. The power numbers being there. I mean, 3 innings left, but an awful lot of offense.
A swing and a drive deep into left field. Back to the wall. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
He shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
Number 28, Jason Worth.
And Damaso Marte gets ready to do the throwing as the Yankees turn to him in relief.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
And Worth's batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1.
That breaking ball has sideways and down movement. He's swinging right over the top of it. It's a pretty pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive deep center field. This one to Cabrera. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they add 5 more to the total and widen that gap. Philadelphia keeps making hay this lineup, which they're putting on an offensive show. Bottom 3 due up next. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. He'll lead off the bottom half of the sixth. Swisher. Slider just misses. 1-0.
He's a very patient hitter, Gary. He likes to work the count, make the pitcher do a lot of work out on the mound. But you got to go right at him right now and try to even it up.
Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply towards the hole. On to Howard. One down.
Now batting for the New York Yankees. Second baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
And it's Robinson Cano now. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Base is empty, one out. And he delivers. Line drive. And Cano is retired.
Now batting for the New York Yankees, center fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
And Cabrera settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch, here it comes. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. Howard to field this one, and that's out number 3. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. On to the 7th inning we go. Francisco at the plate. He'll lead off the 7th. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that's some real gas right there on that fastball, and he is so far behind, no chance of making contact.
Here it comes. Now, Damaso Marte ahead on the count. Let's see if he puts him away 0-2.
He let that four-seam fastball go up and in the zone. It's up in his eyes. You can see it well. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
1 away.
Now up to the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies. Third baseman, 7, Pedro.
And Phillies settles in. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Lined right at the second baseman. Out number 2.
Now up to the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies. Catcher, number 51, Carlos Ruiz.
And Ruiz settles in. Base hit his last time. Two outs, base is empty. The pitch to left center. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. He can't get it. And that's going to bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, shortstop, the 11, Jimmy Rollins.
3 for 4 thus far. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way to Rollins. Swings high on that one. Starts out with a strike.
Well, you know what? I mean, it hasn't been flawless, but so far they'll take it. Less base runners than outs in an inning for a change.
He deals. Well hit towards the middle. And the dive, he's up with it. And he falls onto second for the force. What a play. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Time to stretch him out here in the Bronx. Chance to get an expression from Joe Girardi. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. Hairston Jr. at the plate. He homered back in the 5th. And Ruiz is calling for the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And he delivers. Utley fields it. And that sets down Hairston Jr.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
And it's Johnny Damon now. 2 for 3 thus far. Nobody on base, 1 away. First pitch on the way to Damon. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
That one swung on with contact. Victorino's going to play it. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez.
Third base. Number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Blew out last time. 1 out, man on first. Here's Rodriguez's first look. And that misses, 1-0.
That's a power pitch right there. That 4-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
This is a swing hit in the air. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees. What this shows you is that as a team, Steve, wow, are they hitting.
Back there, you get a good look at the spray chart here. Not tough to win ball games when you're hitting the ball like this.
Mark Teixeira's at the plate, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. Swung and a ground ball to third. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. A double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. 7 innings in the books now. On to the 8th. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Shane Victorino at the plate. Had an RBI single his last time at the plate.
Well, he's already driven in a couple runs in this one, Gary. You got to believe they're going to pitch him a little bit more carefully this time around.
First pitch to Victorino. Swung on and a chopper down the line. Third. Over to Teixeira. 1 down.
Now batting for the Philadelphia Phillies. Second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
And it's Chase Utley now. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Gary, earlier in this game, he had a quality, productive at bat. Good situational hitting. A productive out that leads to a run.
One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They say he didn't go around. There'll be an appeal to third. No, he did not. And the check swing worked. He'll continue his at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Nobody on base right now with 1 out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
Watches ball 2. Here's the 2-1. And Swisher takes care of that one. 2 away.
It's not just the players on the field that help win games. It's also the guys in the dugout. They shift the outfielders around to right field, put them in exactly the right spot, and it paid off.
And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. He had a 3-run homer last time in the lineup.
It's nice to have a bat like this in the lineup because as you're going through the game, you know you've got a chance to score runs every time he comes to the plate. Hits it out of the ballpark. He's driving the ball. He's doing a little bit of everything.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And now Howard gets set. And there's ball 1.
Well, how about a chance to get through an inning without any base runners and without any runs? I mean, they've been blowing out in this one so far. Put a zero, put a 0 up there, and let's see if the offense can get it done.
Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard to second. And Cano picks it up. Throws to first, side is retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Now the Yankees. This is the bottom half of the 8th. And here's Derek Jeter. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
First pitch to Jeter. That one's lined softly towards the gap, left center. And Rollins with a catch.
Now batting for the New York Yankees. Catcher, number 20, Jorge Posada.
And Jorge Posada up. Grounded out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. He swings, hits a ball to right field. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
Now batting for the New York Yankees. Right fielder, number 33, Nick Swisher.
And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to Swisher. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Swisher. Throws on to first, side is retired. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Phillies still on top. And we've got Ibanez batting. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. And that's hit Damon to field. And that'll set down Ibanez. 1 away.
Well, they had him played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call for the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
And Worth's batting. 0 for 4 in this one. Base is empty with 1 away. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
1-0 now. And that one is foul. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
Well, climbing the ladder with that 4-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Swinging a high chopper to third. And Rodriguez picks it up. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And he's on. It's a costly error to allow him to reach base.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find a hole.
Francisco at the plate. He's had 1 hit, 4 times up. 1 out. Runner on at first. And the first pitch. Ground ball to short. He's up with it.
He's out.
That's 1 out. And they get 2. Great double play. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. 8.5 innings over. Bottom half of the 9th coming. Chance for you to see the expression of Charlie Manuel. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. And it's Robinson Cano now. He's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position, home half of the ninth. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Ground ball to short. Rollins picks it up. And Cano is retired.
Winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
And it's Melky Cabrera in the box now. Popped up his last at bat. Base is empty, one out. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
Smacked that one. Long fly ball, but it's fouled to the left. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Good fastball right there. Let's see what he's going to come back with now.
And it's fouled off. Melky Cabrera not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Well, he likes to swing 2-2. He gets that defensive two-strike approach. He's going to try to put it in play. Let's see if he can make a pitcher's pitch.
3-2. Fastball misses high, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
Hairston Jr. at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
Scott Iyer, here's a chance to work. 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
He delivers. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Giddy's Alaska, Steve Physiok, they're standing by. Let's go to Hardball Central.
Thanks, fellas. A lot of offensive production in this one. And Steve, that makes it that much easier for us to give the deserving recognition to our Pepsi clutch performer. Steve, you can kind of see the way he led the offensive production for his club with his first hit of the game.
You talk about an exciting talent. The flying Hawaiian Shane Victorino got it going today. He has speed. He can drive the baseball. He can run the bases. Shane Victorino put on a tremendous show today, and that's why he's the winner of the Pepsi Clutch Performer.
And now a moment as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. Gary Thorne and Steve Phillips. Final analysis, guys.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
We hope you've enjoyed this presentation brought to you by 2K Sports. For more, log on to 2ksports.com.